to exercise a bit, walking like this. Supposed in the morning, I did a bit. I did this morning, but I forgot something again, so I need to come down. And since it's Sunday, probably, they're gonna be open new half day. Yes, so I'm back home in my beloved studio. Alright, so I stopped recording outside because it's very hot, and at the same time, maybe, a big truck will side sweep me and I can't talk to you anymore. See? Anyway, there has been some or several of my beloved sisters, my fellow women were also pretty like me. Oh my gosh. And there have been several who have asked me, or why do I always talk about women that seems like they are the problem? No, it's not like that. Otherwise, I will also be insulting myself. Remember, I'm a woman. Okay, so it's just that I know a lot more to be a woman because I am a woman. I love to be a woman. And I know how it is to be one. Plus the fact that I have, several experience that I did get out of my way and using a lot of my emotions to certain things, certain matters in life, in relationships especially, and leading me to poor decisions, probably you can say wrong decisions, but I didn't regret those decisions, okay, because it helped me for who I am right now. It taught me what things that I need to improve being a woman, okay, whether I will have someone someday or nobody, at least for myself, I have realized a lot of things that even not for opposite sex relationships, but for dealing with other people, friends, family, relatives, other fellow women, and to men, male friends or male acquaintances. Okay, so that's the thing. I love being a woman, but sometimes you just, when you see some videos like this, especially when they're saying a different thing than what we have in our culture, what we have been doing and practicing and believing, and then they dragged us with those issues. So I have to say some of my ideas and reality of what we are, who we are, and what we do in our culture as a woman. Don't get me wrong that this is the thing. I love all people, everything in this world, everything. Men, women, kids, old people, friends, family, trees, nature. I love my life. I love life. And this is also one way of sharing to you my experience being a woman, being in a relationship before, and the things that I have realized personally that needs for me to accept. If I can change for the better, it would be very good, and also again to learn from others too. it's really a hard life, to be honest. And we women, again, we have a lot of emotions here, and we need men to at least regulate those emotions that we have, because women are sometimes very hard to understand. uh, Not literally, but the thing that they feel all the time without thinking, and sometimes they go out of the way, like very irrational. And we also tend to, we always uh, generally um say a different thing than what we really want to say. It's really a fact. That's our nature. It's okay, especially in our culture, that we still cling to like more of a patriarchal society, and our respect to our men is really like high. So sometimes Filipinas are a bit, I don't know the right term, maybe confused, or having second thoughts how to say it good and proper, that they won't hurt other people. Because generally, not just Filipinas, okay, Filipino men, Filipinas, the culture was like they are a bit sensitive. They always have this strong empathy to others, and they don't want to hurt other people's feelings. So it's a bit disadvantageous in some circumstances and cases. And this is also like considered as a bit a toxic trait of Filipinos, because you see, it's we are not that straightforward kind of people, because we always think of others, of other people's feelings, other people's situation. It's like that. So that would be a different topic about this trait. So you see, I'm a woman and go here and there again. Anyways, yes, so I was saying about these emotions again, because don't you know that man generally knows our weaknesses? Our weakness number one, the number one weakness of women is our emotions. That's why you cannot blame, or let's say question man or the universe, that we are being fooled, or probably our feelings were being played upon, or some not so good men have betrayed us or cheated on us, or because they know that this is our weakness. And some not so good men would really use that against you, and use that in their own desires and intentions or whatnot, right? So that's why you cannot really put all the blame to men, because partly your emotions are very strong, and that you showing it too much, and so it's your own accountability to that, why you are showing it too much, and you can control it. So men, some not good men will come in, and you see, we are all heroes in our own story. All right, so it, admit it or not, sometimes it's hard for us to say facts or reality, that we have made a lot of mistakes in our life, and some of the people can't even say that they regret, or not really regret, but in a sense that they accept that they did something wrong to others, or even just the decisions for themselves. So It's understandable. It's really like human instinct to do that. But the thing is, at the end of the day, if we keep on doing that, we're again not honest to ourselves, and we will not have the chance to correct our mistakes. We don't have a chance to make a more better life, and we don't have another chance to do good to others. So we're gonna live in a world where there are always illusions, delusions, and you can find peace within yourself, even just within yourself. Okay, I had my fair share of frustrations, despair, heartaches, pain, etc., etc., and it's a bunch. You won't even imagine if I tell you all one by one details, but it's not already gonna be helpful because it's already passed, and it's negative energy, so it's not gonna help me. Yeah, I am so stupid to do some of those decisions. You could ask me in private if you want to ask me a specific detail on what. But I'm really very careful of not saying that, to sound that it's the blame is on others, or on the man or my ex or something like that, because no, I also did my mistakes, honestly. Really, I can't even say that because of him I did that. Because of him, it was my reaction to what he did, because it's already given. It's always like that. But if you just take a look at it, you have a contribution. I have a contribution that situations became worse. I am stupid to maybe fall in love or to choose a wrong person, but I don't blame him. I don't put the blame or take it against anyone, because again, no one forced me to decide on that. No one forced me to say that, okay, you accept him as, the father of your kids, or you accept him as your partner, or you tell yourself you love him. No one did that. It's only myself, because I felt that. I felt in love. And yes, I was stupid because I always maybe overloved. And that's my mistake too. So it's not his mistake, it was my mistake, because I love too much. See? Yes, I knew already the character, or but women, emotions, again, like you have this hopes that he it's only love, it's love, real love, so he will change, or I will change, or this one. So it's partly I was stupid too. So it's not the blame isn't on him, supposed all the blame, because I decided for that. So, but I didn't have regrets again, okay? Because I have two beautiful kids. And at an early stage, I saw them already, how beautiful they are, and I have already fulfilled at least partly the essence of being a woman, to be a mom, to take care. I did not regret, because I did my job, my role, my responsibilities. Not, of course, not the perfect ones. But at least I felt, and I let them feel, my. I love them. I love them so much. I fulfilled my role for them. Not 100%, of course, but you see, my essence as a woman has been at least fulfilled, or I have accomplished a great percent of being a woman. Okay. It's really, really crazy that, I have a lot of chances even after those breakups. I had a lot of chances, but it's not like just easy to do that, because again I had my trust issues. After that, I have my trauma, I have my uh, standards a bit different already, and I became a bit nitpicky. Not nitpicky on like I have to get a man who is rich, I have to get a man who is handsome, I have to get a man with six packs abs, or it's not about that. I was nitpicky that somehow, at least this time around, I can get a real man that will lead my home, that will love me and accept me and respect me, so that if I do my roles for him, if I build our home, I will also feel happy when he is that kind of man. So yeah, chances are so much, especially when I was younger, really. But it's not easy. It's different than you just want someone for the sake of having someone. But I always want to have someone to be sure that it's gonna be forever, and to follow this one. And I was stupid because I always follow this, not this. When it comes to love, I will be for okay. I learned my lessons now. Very funny. Making You cannot cry over spilled milk. I mean, if it happens, if someone comes into your life now or something, you will be very thankful. I will be very, very grateful and thankful and blessed. Really very blessed. But if it doesn't happen. So it's reality. It's part of the life. Just continue and stay happy and positive and smile. Important you don't hurt other people. Hmm. Not because that I felt to myself that I'm overconfident, that I'm beautiful, I'm the best, I'm having good, body, or I'm rich, or I earn my own. No, 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 nothing about that. I was nitpicky after because I was traumatized, and because I learned my lesson that I just don't rule this one. Although, of course, important love. But then you also have to think it's not because men have known our weaknesses, but we women also know that there are men who has also weaknesses. And these other men, usually, their weakness is when girls and women are really manipulative. They're also using those things to these men who might be a little weaker in conviction or decisions, or being like just easy go lucky and just don't know what he really wants. So this comes in again, women who are more naturally, also women have this nature of being cunning and manipulative also. So but if you're a smart guy and you know what you want, and you know to be a real man, you're a strong man, strong-willed, determined for your role and masculinity, you wouldn't be really manipulated by, women of that sort, especially when women are more materialistic and individualistic or self-centered. Will really have an incident of men would be really really used, especially when also men loves too much also. So it's equal. There are cases for men and women, weaknesses and strengths. So that's why we have to respect each other and we don't abuse each other. That's the thing. Because we both have weaknesses. And we don't use those weaknesses to exploit them. To exploit men and don't to exploit women. Okay? Okay, okay. Thank you. Ciao.